Kelly Simmons is a former journalist and advertising executive. These days, she's a prolific author of suspenseful, page-turning novels that have been compared to works by Leanne Moriarty and Lisa Jewell. Her latest book, The High Season, really has that Big Little Lies vibe. If you're into that book, you're going to be into hers. Kelly is joining us here today. Welcome to Author's Note.
Thank you so much.
All right, so first off, let's talk about The High Season. It's the latest, but it's part of a series?
Yes, it is. I do have the other two covers sitting right here if you want me to show them.
Certainly you can. Certainly
Okay.
you can. All right, so we've got the off season and the shoulder season.
Correct.
Are they really super connected? Do you have to read all of them in order, or are they standalones?
No, they're absolutely standalones. What they have in common is a beautiful sense of place and a sinister plot.
So we talked about that sinister plot. A lot of your books have a lot of the different elements that we love, but including there's always a little bit of a mystery that kind of happens or suspense. Talk about why you kind of are drawn to that story.
Well, like many authors who write thrillers or suspense, there were some traumatic childhood events that kind of threw me into an interest and a curiosity in that world. Specifically, a girl that went missing when I was in grade school that was unsolved for a long time. And I think that sits in your consciousness for a long time and kind of steeps in there. And I think that's true of many authors who write in my genre.
When it comes to kind of getting the word out about your books and connecting with readers, you are incredibly generous to book clubs. And it's really easy to choose your book if you have a book club because you really make it, these are good discussion topics. It says that you've visited over 250 different book groups, right? So talk about why you focus on those book clubs and why your books are really perfect for those juicy group sessions with friends.
I did really exhaust myself in the beginning of my author career, traveling all over the place in person, not just via Zoom, to meet book clubs. And what I found was, a lot of friendly women who shared a love of books, a love of wine sometimes, and a love of discussion, whether it was complicated characters, which my books are full of, or would I do the same thing as they would in that situation? Most mysteries are very good for those types of topics, and sometimes there's elements of how the neighborhood behaves, how a system behaves within a mystery also.
Whatever kind of system it is, a resort community or however these women are together. You have a group of writers in one of the books.
Yes.
So it's really fun to see, how they all respond to whatever the adversity or the mystery is. I do want to mention also, you have a serial audio drama out. Talk about that a little bit. I do a lot of driving. I'm always listening to audiobooks and podcasts. Talk about your serial audio drama, if you could. What is that, and kind of how do we listen?
Sure. Well, you can listen wherever you listen to your podcasts. It's called Open the Window, and I wrote it specifically to be taken in through your ears, which is very different. Most writers write their novels and then they get repurposed into audiobooks, but they're not rewritten for that form. So to write something that was meant to be listened to, that was really sound specific, was a really fun thing to do. And the most nerve-wracking part about it was using my own voice and being an actress. So that was really, I was so nervous every time I approached the microphone.
What a fun, though, way to experience your work and your writing. If you want to listen to this at home or catch up with her books, definitely check her on her website. You've got all of the links to your socials, and follow Kelly on the socials. Also, Kelly comes to us from the Tall Poppy Writers Group. Grab your phone, take a picture of the QR code on your screen to be connected to amazing women authors like Kelly. Thanks so much for joining us on Author's Note.
Thank you.
All right, coming up.